Hi everyone, welcome in.
We're on.
I'm LeAnn.
I'm Jeannie.
And we're the Loose Thread Stitchers. Today is Tuesday, May 24th. We're on episode number 6. Yippee!
Second hand already.
Right, and welcome to everyone that's coming back, and welcome to any new ones that are coming in. We're happy to have you here. We hope you enjoy what you see. So any life updates? We have spring almost.
It's trying to be spring. We still have frost at night, and
we do.
But the leaves are all, the trees are all leafed out. It's green.
I have lots of plants out in the front of my house, but I had to bring them in for 2 nights. And Jeannie said, you have a lot of work to do, but it's not work. It's fun. It's flowers.
Yeah.
I like them.
Well, I've been watering grass 3 times a day for about an hour and a half to 2 hours at a time, so I want sun and warmth so the grass sprouts so my husband can mow.
Yesterday I planted 2 apple trees. I planted a Honeycrisp.
Oh.
And I planted a Granny Smith.
Oh, wow.
And Granny Smith isn't for our area, but the one I bought, it's grafted on, however they graft apple trees. It's grafted to a colder, hardier stem.
How long before fruit?
You can have fruit the first year, but everything, I watched a bunch of YouTubes yesterday on apple trees, and they all said the first year if you get blooms, you should take them off.
Okay.
So all the energy goes back into the root system.
Yeah.
So I probably will do that, although I'll be sad, but so then I won't have any fruit until next year. And then I don't know what year it is, because apple trees kind of go one year you get a lot of apples, and then the next year you don't.
We barely have any blossoms on our apple trees this year.
They were full. They had tons of leaves on them. They were just a tiny bit wilted, so I'm hoping they'll perk up now that they're in the ground when I got them. But they look really nice. I hope.
The deer love to trim the new shoots.
Oh, great!
And the apples, they can reach them.
They can reach these. We'll have to watch and see how.
Yeah.
Well, I hope not. I don't know. We'll see. I always do this stuff, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. What can I say? Okay, we had some questions on our last video, so I thought we could kind of address some of those. Elena, Foxy Stitches, she wanted to know, she's having trouble. She's a new stitcher, quilter, and her corner points aren't meeting, and she wanted to know if we use starch, and do we press our seams to the side or open? To me, if your points are being cut off, your most important thing for sewing, at least Jeannie can talk about this too, but 1/4 inch. You really need that 1/4 inch seam.
Very accurate, yes.
And it has to be, yeah, it has to be really accurate, especially when you're getting into points. So what I would do, we used to take classes at this quilt store called Glad Creations, and they're closed now. They retired. But they used to give you 1.5 inch strips by 3 inches. And you'd get 3 of them. And then they would have you sew them together, and you measure it. And it should come out to be 3.5 inches, right?
Yes.
Unfinished. So I would do that. Cut yourself a bunch of strips and sew them together. Do three strips together. They're 1.5 wide by 3 inches long. And see what you come out with. And if you aren't coming out at 3.5 inches, then you know it's your 1/4 inch, and you just have to adjust your needle. If you can move your needle to the side, or maybe you're, maybe sometimes you're sewing past your, like we have a 1/4 inch foot on our machine, so maybe you're sewing past your 1/4 inch foot. So
or maybe it isn't a true 1/4 inch foot.
Right, right. Jeannie when she uses her Juki, she puts a piece of tape down.
The blue painter's tape that doesn't leave residue. And now with my 10-year-old granddaughter stitching too, I put it along the bed of the machine so she can guide the fabric along that.
Right, and with my granddaughter, I got her a featherweight. So I have a featherweight has a thing you can put, and you screw it in. It's a plastic square, and you screw it in so she can follow that for her 1/4 inch. There's all different. If you don't have a computerized machine, there's magnets that you can buy to put on your machine. My guess is it's your 1/4 inch that you're not getting right.
I guess the most important 2 things in quilting is accurate cutting and accurate 1/4 inch sewing.
Right. I agree.
So, yeah. And as far as pressing, I rarely press open unless the pattern says that, and that's usually to relieve bulk if a lot of seams meet at one point.
Yep, I agree.
Starching, I don't unless I use best press at the very end if my block isn't pressing out.
Right. I use starch sometimes when I'm making my miniature quilts just because you're using such small pieces.
Yeah, they don't stretch then.
Yeah. Most of the time we press our seams to one side, usually the dark. A lot of times the patterns now tell you which way to press your seams, and then you can nest them together, and that really helps you get those corners nice and taut, so that when you flip it over, it's like, wow, okay, they all meet. I hope that helps. A suggestion is if you have a quilt store in your area, or see if they have classes, like beginner classes.
There has to be something here on YouTube too.
Right. I'm thinking, I mean, I look on YouTube for everything now, so I would think you could find some YouTube videos to watch too. So don't give up. Quilting is really fun, so don't give up. And then Elena wanted to see a picture of your curtains that you were making.
Oh, okay. So, and it's the very fundamental, I call them cafe curtains maybe. It's just, I want to finish off the window. We don't need them for privacy or anything. So here, oh, that's really going to be light. There's one. Let's see if this one shows up any better. No.
There,
oh, there.
There, perfect. Yep. There.
Okay. So it's just with the tension rods, and these are winter, so I was making summer ones now. I got some prints with a lot of songbirds in it and stuff, so that's kind of like, is all. It's just, you know, straight stitching, hemming, making casing for the rod, and yeah.
Okay, then Michelle. Michelle wanted to know what WIPGO means. And Michelle, this is my WIPGO sheet. And there's 5 rows, 5 columns, and I just do WIPGO up at the top.
It's WIPs, works in progress, bingo.
Right. So what you do is you number your squares 1 to 25. And I have a free space on number 13 here, if you can see that. A lot of people either fill that in, like this month, it's Jessie Does Stuff. Jessie Marie Does Stuff is her YouTube and her Instagram, and if you go on there, she has, you'll see, her whole screen says WIPGO 2022. So every month, on the 27th of every month, she, Jeannie's laughing, this is Willow. On the 27th of every month, she posts 2 numbers. This month, she posted 3 because of the free space. So this month, she did 8, 13, and 14 for us to work on. And so what you do is you fill in whatever you want in your squares. And everybody does it different. I'm working on 10 days. So every project I pull, when she calls the numbers, I work 10 days on that project. And then after 10 days, I go to the next project, and that leaves me some wiggle room at the end of the month that I can work on whatever I want. But like this month, a lot of people like Pam and Steph are doing WIPGO from Just Keep Stitching, and they have 13 filled in. So they're doing 3 things this month. And I just thought, I'm so slow, there's no way I'm going to do 3 things. So like I was working on, I had a Father Kind and True first, and then now I'm working on the Merry Christmas pin keep. But like I say, I do 10 days, like Pam and Steph. Steph does 10 hours on a project, right, I think? Pam does 14 days, but I think Steph does
so many days because she has to get so many hours in a day to constitute a day.
Right. And I don't. Whatever hours I have in that day, I constitute as a day. And so you have to make it your own. And that's what's kind of fun.
You customize it very nicely.
Because some people are doing WIPs to get rid of WIPs. Some people, like some of mine are starts because I don't have that many WIPs yet. So
and you've kind of flipped around a couple numbers.
I have. I flipped around, and I actually, like when the day comes and I pick up the project, I go, oh, I don't want to work on that. So then I'll look at what my other ones were and I'll pick another one and flip them around. I mean, you can do whatever you want. All this is doing for me is helping me work because I want samplers and they take a long time. So I want to be able to work on them. And then most of these things I have coming back twice. So I'll work on a project and then she'll call another number later in the month and then that project will come back to me.
So 10 days each project, 2 projects a month. You have days left over. Then what do you do?
Well, that's what I said. I'm going to work on whatever I want. And my thought is I want to work more on pin keeps then so I can start getting... I don't have any pin keeps. Gigi's got 900,000 of them. So... that's what I thought is I'll work on smaller projects or like this. I worked on I Had a Father Kind and True and I really like it. So I might go back to that for the last part of the month. I don't know. I just kind of have to see how I feel. But
okay, so you've got some freedom and yet you're kind of structured.
Right, because I'm trying to I want to work on these things and keep working on them. I don't want to just start something and then throw it away. I hope
put
that
it away.
helps.
Put it away.
Well, yeah, put it away. So, I hope that helps. If you go watch Jessie Marie Does Stuff, and I'll put the link down below at the end of the video, and I did put it in our last video too. So, she does. Just look for that square, and it'll say WIPGO 2022, because those are the days she's posting it. And if you look at the beginning of the year, it was December. She explains the whole thing. If you watch that video, and she tells you it's yours. You know, she gives you guidelines, and then you take it and run with it, whatever you want to do.
And she's done it a few years, hasn't she?
Yeah, she has. She's done it. It's really taken off. And I just thought, since I'm back, we're back in cross stitching 1.5 years now, a little over. So I just wanted something to kind of keep me.
You need a schedule.
I do. And with samplers, I mean, sometimes I can work on a sampler. Like, I could probably keep working on I Had a Father Kind and True for quite a while because I really love it. I don't know other samplers. You get kind of tired. It's kind of like quilting to me. I always have like 3 projects going because when you get kind of into part of one, it's like, okay, I'm kind of tired of this. So then you start another one. And that gets you excited again because it's new and exciting. And then, you know, you'll pick up your 3rd one. It's like, God, I'm almost done with this. So then you kind of finish it. That's kind of the same thing with cross stitch. You get kind of bored with something, put it away for a while.
See, and I'm kind of monogamous that I like to stick with it. Of course, I haven't done really any big samplers. Well, I do smalls.
You did the Blackbird one.
Yes. Yeah, but I did that on Blackbird weekend, and that was hard putting that away on Sunday night.
Yeah, I bet it was.
So, yeah. But. And
then Michelle also wanted to know, we held up these squares last time, and she wanted to know what they are. These are measuring squares, and this one can show you a little better. They're corner gauges. And so this square itself is 3 inches, it says right here. And then there's 2.5, there's 2, and then there's 1. So what you do is you put this in the corner of your fabric, and you decide how much of a border you want. So then you stick your pin in those holes depending on how big of a border you want.
Okay, say this was your fabric.
Yep.
And you're deciding where, well, you want to flip it though, right? Like this.
Oh, okay.
So you want to decide, you know, are you going to start at 3?
So you'd put your needle in the fabric down here.
Right. That would be 3 inches from top and bottom.
Right. If you stick in this hole, you're 2.5. Here you're 2. And then some people have even 1. And I don't think this one does. No. This one has 1. If you can see, it says 1 right there.
So it depends on how you're going to finish or what you want to leave for finishing.
Right. Because like when I do pin keeps, I generally do 2 inches. If I'm doing a sampler, I do 3. But again, that's a basic... That's me. You know, some people think 1 inch is great for anything. So, and then I found these little rulers in the beginning. I found these, I think, at Hobby Lobby. There's a whole bag of them for I don't know how much. But this I used in the beginning until I got some of these squares. And usually, almost not every quilt or cross-stitch store will have them. But we ask every time we go, because then we get one from the store that we were at.
Kind of, yeah. Collector.
Yep.
Collection.
So I hope that helps. That was all of our questions. So now we got some Happy Mail. I'm so excited.
But we don't know what it is.
No, not yet. We don't. We're going to open it. We met two women at our hands-on design class a couple weeks ago, and they were our table mates, Charlotte and Mary. Hi, Charlotte. Hi, Mary.
Hi.
And then Charlotte sent us Happy Mail with a wonderful little note, but this is something she made, and she said on the back of her note, she said, I hope you like what I made for you. This was my very first adventure in making them. And I asked if we could wait and open them now, so we're going to open them now and see what they are.
The bow is floss.
I know. And then the paper is like farm stuff, because they're both out in farm country. So it's
Iowa.
Like, yeah, it's cute. So we're going to see what it is. My very first Happy Mail. Oh, wow. Oh.
Wait.
Jeannie's so slow. Yeah, oh, is right. Oh, look at that. Oh, and she gave me a turtle. Look at my turtle. Do you see my turtle? Oh, that's so
starfish.
Cute. And there's other little blingies on there, and it's blue. There they are. Oh, they're scissor fobs. Oh, they're beautiful.
Thank you so much, Charlotte.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Charlotte, have you heard of Etsy?
They're beautiful.
You can sell them on Etsy, Charlotte. Quit your job and start making them. Oh, those are beautiful, Charlotte. Oh, I got a turtle. Oh, look at your starfish. She even has little beads in the middle.
Very good job.
Good job, Charlotte.
Professional.
Good job. Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Good first Happy Meal gift.
Very nice.
I'll put it on my little scissor.
Well, I'm going to hang it up. I don't want to bump it.
That's true. Oh.
We got to display it somehow.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay. What are you working on, Jeannie? Oh my gosh, this girl kills me.
I'm working on. We're doing whips.
Yeah, we're doing whips. What are you currently working on?
Okay.
Just 10.
No, I'm not. Okay, so what I did, I'm not like LeAnn as far as scheduling. I like to go with what feels right. Well, I kind of started for Mania, I was going to go JBW.
Now you want to maybe talk about Mania?
Well, I guess Mania is kind of what you make it too now. It used to be back, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago, kind of more strict, and now I guess we just title it Mania. So what I'm doing is just JBW designs in May. So what I'm working on right now is called French Country Reindeer Stocking. No glare. Okay. And I'm working on 16 count Ada. It's Fibers on a Whim eggshell. And I'm using Classic Colorworks Balsam Fur thread, and that's how far I am.
So it's green.
Yeah, not a lot of variegation there in there.
That's beautiful.
So that's
wow.
That's my current JBW, and then I'm still doing Blackbird designs the beginning of the month. So I started this month. Salute to Abigail.
And I think Carol showed that finished on her last video.
It's in Sweet Land of Liberty book. And this is how far I am. I can't wait now for the first weekend in June.
And the fabric is darker than what you're seeing. It's gold. It's called gold. You just told me what it was.
Okay. Old gold.
Old gold. Yep.
Yeah.
It's pretty dark, but boy, that thread really shows up nice on it.
Isn't that
it really
beautiful?
Does. And I love the modeling in it. That's really cool.
Yeah. Okay. So those are my whips for this month.
Okay. And then again, I'm doing WIPGO, and the first one for this month was I Had a Father, Kind and True. that I started, and there's the pattern for it. It just came out this last market, and this is as far as I've gotten. It's on old 46 count old sheep. It's called for fabric.
Is this your first 46 count?
Yeah, it's small. It's kind of small. But I even had to get out a higher magnification to do it. So, but I really like the magnifier I'm using now. I love it. So I think I'm just gonna keep using it. But there it is, and it's all the called for. They're 103 Veriswa silks, and I love this red. I wish you could see this red in real life because it's vibrant. It's beautiful red, just a beautiful red. Love it, love it, love it. I was having lots of fun. I like because it just looks dainty and old. I like it. Dainty and old. And then for my second half of my WIPGO, I'm working on a pin keep called Merry Christmas by, I think it's Abby Rose Designs. Yep.
Ooh.
And this is on, it is on Picture This Plus Brash, B-R-A-S-E. Like this.
Ooh, that is very pretty.
And it's really dark and modelly, and it looks really nice. I'm having fun working on this. And I'm almost done. All I have to do is finish these 3 berries tonight, and then Christmas goes across, and I'm done. So I might have a finish here really quick. So I'm kind of excited. I don't have as many as Jeannie, but I'm
okay, now, different floss tubers I've watched, they say as they're working on it, they're figuring out how they're going to finish.
Yeah, and I mean, I'll make it into a pillow, but okay. I don't exactly know. I mean, the picture shows just a rusty old bell up at the top and a bow, but I think I'll put some trim around it. But I do have rusty old bells. And I mean, we have ribbon coming out of our ears, right? Right. And it's called for, the fabric is brash, and that's a called for fabric.
What count?
I think it's 32 count.
Oh.
Yeah, because the holes are huge. When I look through my magnifier, man, the holes are huge.
Are you using 1 or 2 threads?
2 threads.
Okay.
2/2. Yeah, it's a fun stitch. It's not very big. And this is a bag I made for it. It's Jim Shore fabric. I don't make very many vinyl ones. I'm not that thrilled about the vinyl, but I made a couple. So this is one of them. And there's the fabric on the back.
I love his fabric, his figurines, everything about him.
And I put a little snowman charm. Is that backwards?
Isn't it nice that the only snow we see now is on your fabric and not outside?
Oh, you know what's so funny? In Minnesota, you'll blink and you'll be back.
Well, what was that? A couple weeks ago, we got hail in a rainstorm. And you drive down the road, and it looked like snow off to the side. There was so much hail.
Right.
But
God, we get snow even in summer.
Spring.
Spring in Minnesota. It's so much fun. So now we go on to finishes. I have none.
Finishes.
This is going to be a while.
No. I just have 2 finishes.
Oh, yeah. We got to get on to the FFOs. There'll be more.
Okay, so now again, it's JBW Mania. So this one is, Rose Motif Sampler. And it is on 16 count Ada. And that's
Tumbleweed?
the company. And yeah.
Colorway is Tumbleweed.
And I'm using 498 DMC. And
there it is.
This is what it looks like.
Oh, nice.
So
That's
that was
beautiful.
fun.
Yes, that's beautiful.
So then I went on to Miss Mary's sampler. Whoops. And I think what drew me to this one was it's 1796. And I did the called for floss, except I substituted 3821 for 3864 and 727 for 739. That means anything. And it's on ivory, but now is that?
Yeah, they said SAL-EM. Is that Salem or is that, I don't know what that is. SAL.
It's really nice. 18 count, really fun to stitch on. And here she is.
Oh, she's so cute. That's pretty.
It is hard, or I found it a little hard, to do her mistakes. You know, I mean, it is charted just as she did it, so there are some mistakes. So there was a part of me that wanted, let's fix them, but nope.
Yeah, when I get to one of those, I'm going to have to decide that too.
I did it, and yeah. So those were my 2 finishes.
Okie dokie. Well, you can just keep going because now we're on the FFOs.
Okay, so this one here, I did...
That's cute.
Last summer. I just finished it up a week ago, but that is called Summer Catch Etching. Hard in hand needle art, and it was in the Punch Needle and Primitive Stitching 2020 spring. Okay, so now back to my JBW Mania for this month. Okay, Beach Bound. Only I didn't do a bag. I did.
She did a pillow.
I did a pillow.
Oh, nice. All those cute little sailboats.
Let's go to the beach.
Yeah.
And that was on the same.
Oh, the tumbleweed.
Yep, 16 count with the called for floss, DMCs. Okay, then I did, okay, I had this done last time, but this is a fully finished Birds in the Round.
Look at all those birds in that little circle. Wow.
And that was DMC, the blue variegated.
Yeah, you can see variegation in the blue. That's beautiful. Yeah. It kind of goes from blue to a little bit of purple.
And then on this one here, whoops, I did the turtle. And I did that in DMC 4045. It's a variegated green.
Oh, look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. It kind of has the sailboat in it. Wow. Lighthouse.
Yeah. Okay. And then I did the flamingo. And I did that with DMC variegated 4200. And here it is. Okay. We had a friend that would go to Florida a couple times a year and she'd bring us back a fat quarter.
A fat quarter of Florida fabric.
Yeah. So that's that one. And then I did the seashell. And this is on the same Ada I did Birds in the Round with Classic Colorworks Bamboo. And this one I did on a Hobby Lobby wooden ornament. There's my seashell. Yeah. So that's my JBW month, JBW designs, and my fully finishes for the month.
Well, your JBW Mania is doing quite well, I would say. And you still have...
A week?
Yeah, another week of them. So I'm sure we'll see more next time.
Yeah, get that stocking finished, and then I don't know what else. I got a couple other things, so... Yeah, fun, fun, fun.
Okay, so now we're going to move on to haul for cross stitch. Do you want to go first, or do you want me to go
You can talk for a while.
I can talk for a while. Uh-oh. I think I've been willified.
Oh, did she get away with it?
Oh, she might have. That's fabric. Okay. Oh, no, here they are. Okay. I ordered these. You had to order them ahead of time. And I don't know if it helps. Nope. Maybe that. There's 6 tomato pins.
Wow.
And you pre-order them, and it's from Pink Dragonfly Craft. And I had to pre-order them, and it took a couple weeks. I mean, not long at all, and they came. And they're very cute. They're very, very, very cute.
Yes.
So, okay. I got some fabric, and I can't say that I've been ordering fabric, but fabric is coming.
Have you forgotten you've ordered it?
Well, I haven't forgotten I've ordered it. It's kind of like you order it and forget. You do kind of forget about it, but it's starting to kind of come in here now. So, I got some Picture This Plus Heartland. It's a fat quarter, and it's from Shepherd's Needle.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a little darker than what you're seeing, but it's pretty close.
It is.
Yep, it's pretty close. And that was from Shepherd's Needle. This is 40 count Wren from Fat Quarter. This is Shepherd's Needle too. It's funny, they kind of, on screen, they kind of look the same, but they're not. This
a
is
little
more
lighter.
Yellowy. This is more tan. Yep.
You got a lot of stitching to do.
I do. And this is vellum, 40 count Picture This Plus vellum. And it is from Hollis Hands Creates. Again, this is pretty light. It's not as light as what you're seeing there. No.
You got some nice modeling on it.
Yeah, I love that modeling stuff. That's just me. And then this is Hollis Hands Creates too, and it is Wren, 40 count Wren. That's pretty close. It's a little darker than that. I ordered it's cute. It's a little tomato needle minder. Oh, I thought that was really cute.
You must still be getting paid for your nursing.
And who did I get that from? I wrote it down. That was from It's Charm School, and it comes in a cute little envelope. It's Charm School on Etsy. It's all one word. And these are little tomato charms I ordered because I have that fabric. It was last video. Mm-hmm. I found all that tomato fabric, and I'm making bags, and these would be cute hanging on the zippers. And I was hoping not to take them. And I got gold ones. There's 5, and then these are silver.
Or if you do any pin keeps with tomatoes in them, those would be fun to put.
One on a little pin. Those little pins you gave me, those little light bulb pins. And the charms I got from HALU Crafts. Halu Crafts? HALU Crafts, all one word on Etsy. I found those. This I found. Who did I get this from? I got this from Hollis Hands Creates, and I have the pumpkin ones. Two markets ago, she had the pumpkin ones, and then these are the Christmas ones. But what I thought was nice is she included this.
Yeah,
and it's green.
So, I had seen that down at the Stitchery Nook when we were down for class.
And they had it with the otherwise I would have gotten it there. Would have noticed it. These strawberries I got, they're felt strawberries. I thought I could put them in dough bowls with my pin keys for like spring and summer. And these are from the Felt Pod on Etsy. And she's got pumpkins.
I've gotten pumpkins before.
Yeah, I think I'm going to order some pumpkins here pretty soon. And then she has, the acorns are just as cute as can be. They're these little acorns. I might get some of those too for fall. Let's see, Hobby House. I got, like I said, I didn't order fabric. It's just starting to come in now. This is Barb's Blend by R&R.
Oh, you got some.
I ordered some at Market. I wanted to see what it, because in the pictures it looked more tan. This is pretty gray. Wouldn't you say silvery gray, sort of? Yeah. I wanted to see what it looked like. And then this is sheep straw. I love sheep straw. That's one of my favorites. And sheep straw, she finally got some in. This is Hobby House Needleworks. And this is 40 count. The Barb's Blend is 36 count. And then I ordered, it's from Hobby House, but you've seen other people. I think Carol got it. And Kirby. 18.45.
Exclusive.
Yeah, and it's exclusive, and you get this little bag, and then in it you get all the fabric. And I got hog bristle from Fox and Rabbit.
What count?
40
Okay.
count hog bristle. And then you get all the threads with it too. And I ordered cotton. I think you can get silks with it. And there's, well, that's pretty good. I think, yeah, hog bristle. And I thought, oh, I didn't get any threads, but they're all on the inside.
Oh, look at that.
There they are. I don't know if I can, there you are. There you go.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, so you get the whole dang thing. You have to belong on Instagram to, it's like needlework and samplers, I think. You just join, and then they do this every once in a while. They'll have a shop exclusively make, you know, do a pattern for them. And then as long as you belong to them, you just sign into the shop and order it, and they ship it out.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's it for cross stitch for me. I'm happy I'm getting fabrics in though.
Yeah.
It's like they come in clumps, and then you don't get any for a while, and then you get a clump.
Well, I didn't get any fabric, but I put in a couple orders from Welcome Stitchery down in Blue Earth. Justine also does a fun Flosstube too every other Saturday afternoon, I think. So I did the July Primrose Cottage Stitches 9-patch. I got the August one and the September.
Those will be like 15-minute stitches for you.
I've done them all except for January. I didn't start until later. So, and then I got the Luck of the Irish, and that's by Primrose Cottage Stitches also. And then this one here, Bless This Farm.
Oh, nice. Oh, that'll be cute for your farm.
Yeah, and that's by New York Dreamer.
Oh, nice. Oh, I want this one too.
And then Counting is Hard.
Yeah, because I bought the other one, and so now she's got that one.
Luminous Fiber Arts.
Yep.
And then I got the Colgert. Bright Stripes, no, Broad Stripes and Bright Stars.
Yeah, that's cute. That whole book is cute.
Yeah, very cute. So those, I got the charts and you got the fabric.
Yeah, I'm happy about the fabric. It's like, okay, you ordered these things like how long ago? And they're starting to show up. So I'm happy, happy, happy. Because especially us poor slobs that have started cross-stitching again, we don't have the stash that you guys all talk about.
Is she meaning us as slobs? I don't know.
Poor slobs, yeah. Well, we just started cross-stitching again. It's like, okay, everybody's showing all this stash of fabric and you can't find it anywhere. But it's starting to come in now. So.
But it's the reverse for quilting. We have the stash.
Yeah,
Some of us more than others. But I just haven't unpacked all mine yet either.
See, she forgets she had it all packed away because she's building a house. That's no fair. Mine's all out in the closet, so that's just the way I am.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's it for cross stitch.
Well, plans.
Oh, plans. I am going to continue working on my Merry Christmas pin keep, and then after that, I'm probably going to look at one of my other pin keeps and see if I can't finish one of those.
And WIPGO numbers will be what, Friday or Saturday for next month?
Yeah, the 27th they come out.
Okay.
And sometimes she does early. Last month she did it early because it was her birthday.
Ah.
She said, why not? It's my birthday. So I just wait and keep looking, but around the 27th she posts the numbers again.
Okay.
So then I'll have to look at my board and go, gee, do I want to do that or not? And maybe put something else in that square. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm going to continue my JBW month, and then I'm going to go on to patriotic stitching, and I want to work in this here, the patriotic ornament book from Twin Peak Primitives, and I got that at the Daily Stitcher.
Oh, I ordered the PDF. Oh, you got the whole.
I got the real thing.
Yeah. Okay.
So I went through there and I found some. I've got this one kind of a tray with I don't know if it's 4x6 inserts, and I want to make them and kind of display them in there. So
Yeah, I think it's time to switch over to patriotic now. Everybody starts about Memorial weekend, right?
Yeah, with Memorial Day on next Monday.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's what I want to do.
Okay, so if you're leaving us and you don't want to hang around for quilting, it was nice that you came and visited us, and we'll see you next time.
Like and subscribe.
Right, that would be nice, and we will move on to quilting.
Thank you.
Okay, so now quilting. Did you bring anything you're working on?
No, I got finishes.
Okay, I am working on that Forevermore. This is what the pattern looks like. Looks like that. And then I got it at the Noble Quilt Shop, and they added extra borders on the outside, kind of like all those flying geese, sort of.
So this is a BOM, or block of the month.
Yep.
And so where do you figure you are? What month are you on?
Last night I started working on month 11.
Ooh.
I know. It's so funny because this quilt is so much fun. So it's me everywhere you look at it. It's all little pieces. It isn't something you can just, it isn't all the same blocks. Every block is different. And I showed up.
You want to use this?
Oh, sure. I showed up to month 5 last month, and this is month 6. Here's month 6. Okay, these you always do 2 blocks. 2 big blocks and then 2 small blocks.
Wow.
There'll be 3 finished, and these will be 6 finished. And those are the 2 blocks of each for month 6. That was month 6. And then they had me do the middle. Willow's sleeping on my big one, so I'm just going to have to hold this up. So this is the middle of it. So I finished that too, that was fun. That was just fun. It was just a lot of fun. I don't know how else to say it. I just love this quilt. This quilt is just for going back into, kind of, I guess I can't say I lost my quilting emoji, but I don't know what I was going through. A funk. How about a funk?
Well, I think what kind of happened was you weren't stitching for yourself.
I wasn't. I was stitching for other people, and I've been doing that for a long time. So now I said no more. I gave everybody a quilt now. Well, they have lots of quilts, but I gave everybody their last set of quilts for a while, and they said, it's all for me now. So this is month 7. Man, I just love this. This is just, I don't know how to say it any better. It's just, and the way she puts her blocks together are different, and how she comes up with mixing the colors together is just, it's just kind of amazing. My brain is just kind of going, oh my gosh, this is so much fun.
Surprise each time.
Well, and that's what I think I like about it, is every block, I mean, other than the small blocks, but then you change out the colors, but you still.
And who's the fabric by?
It's Pambuda.
Okay.
And Civil Wars. I mean, Civil Wars are my thing. My jam is Civil Wars all the way. And I know you guys keep trying to get me out of my box, but I like my box.
No, there are some quilt stores, and she'll walk in and you'll, okay, no Civil Wars.
Yep. And Jeannie, when we go on our little trips, Jeannie always says, we got to find some Civil War shops, so which is nice that she thinks of me. This is month number 9.
That's an interesting block.
I know.
Well, both of them are.
I know.
All of them are. Yeah.
I know. This one, I actually had to do these twice because, like Elena said, these points.
Ah.
She has you trim them up. Well, that was a little tricky trimming them up, because if you trimmed them up, you were hacking off the 1/4 inch. So I had to do those twice because they weren't coming out right. And then this is month 10. This is as far as I've fully gotten. Like I say, man, it is just, no, month.
Are they, okay, no, I was just going to ask, are there blocks every month, or when do you start the borders?
Well, one of the months was putting the borders on that middle part I showed. And then now this month, month 11, is you're doing 2 corners. They're called anvil blocks.
Okay.
And they match. And then month 12 is the other 2 anvil corners, and they're a different color. And every time I cut now, since month 9, I'm cutting strips for the borders.
Oh, okay.
that's an additional piece. So this is month 10. This is as far as I've fully gotten. But gosh, these are fun. These are just, I don't know how to say it, but it's just, I'm in 7th heaven. I get so excited to run downstairs every night and work on my blocks. It's fun.
Yes, I did. I didn't bring it, but on my design wall at home, I have 7 of the 9 rows of, okay, this isn't going to, Summer Moon. It was last year's quilt club that we belong to up at Cutting Edge in Rust City, Minnesota. So I guess that's what I'm working on.
Yeah, she had that on her wall and she sent me a picture and I said, oh, you're getting your quilting emoji back. That's kind of nice.
I don't know where my mojo went, but it's...
Yeah, but look at all the cross stitching you're doing. You got to do one or the other. It's hard to do both. I know, because when I'm quilting, it's like, oh, I should be stitching. And then when I'm stitching, it's like, oh, I want to go back and work on that quilt.
And then there's housework.
Yeah, that old housework. Okay, finishes. I have no finishes. Do you have any finishes?
I do. Okay, a couple things are, now I don't know if you can see this. It's a bag.
Yep.
Okay, it was just a panel for a bag. So it had all the instructions, but I put in lining and I did this, I think it's called Timtex, to make it stiff and stand up like that.
Yeah.
Okay. And then this is similar to it. I think it's the same company. A flamingo bag. But this I just did fusible web so it can stand up, or I can fold it up and like put it in a suitcase or something.
Yep.
And there again I did lining. So, and then this year, the club that we belong to, this was our last, I'm doing a mystery part. So this is the mystery for now. Table runner. So, here she is.
There she is. That's cute. You did wavy
springy
lines. Yeah.
And then, you know, there's always leftovers. So who can't use a pot holder? And I did the Insulbright.
Yep.
Is that what it's called?
Yep.
To make it more heat
resistance.
Well, it reflects so it doesn't, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So there's my scraps.
Very nice.
So that's my fully finishes and quilting.
Okay, so we have no, that's what we worked on. So haul, you got any quilting haul?
No.
Okay, I got this fabric I ordered from...
So you don't show your address.
Oh. Addicted to Fabric on, and this is Teresa Koget's newest fabric for Halloween.
Oh.
It's Whimsy something, I can tell you in a minute. And since I like that, and I thought it'd be nice to make some Halloween bags, and I was on Etsy, and there was a lady having a sale on the fat quarter, so I got the whole fat quarter bundle of Teresa Koget's Whimsy. And I got this from Cute Little Fabric Shop on Etsy. And it was a good sale. Very good sale. Because there's 27 fat quarters in here. And it was a really good price. So check it out. I don't know if they're still on sale or not. But I got those on sale. And then when we went to the class with Hands-On Design Kathy, she was releasing this pattern. And now you guys have all seen it. She's been advertising it. Well, she has a shop that it's called Simple Stitches Fabric Shop, and they have all of the fabric that she used for the pillows. Yeah, she had there's 2 different sets. There's one set with 8 fabrics, and there's one set with 9. So I ordered those, and then she just sent me a cute little extra little thank you fabric. So I thought that was fun to make the pillows with, and that's normally not my thing.
Your color zone.
Yeah. And then the last thing is I got this. It's Blackbird Designs book for their fabric line. And I don't buy a book unless there's a couple things I really like in it. And this quilt I just love. I absolutely love it. And then to go with the quilt is this pillow. Look at that pillow. And it's really cool because they used rickrack for the vines on the flowers, and the basket is made with rickrack. I don't know if I can show that closer, but you can see the rickrack. And she did that for a couple other of her, like these flowers. Again, she used rickrack for the vines.
Nice.
But it's a really nice book. And I placed an order for their fabric, and it hasn't come yet. The fat quarters are in, and it usually takes a couple weeks for, they said, for the yardage to come in. So,
how old is that book?
It's brand new.
Okay, because they both designed it.
Right, they did. But I think it didn't come out for a while.
Okay.
And just like the fabric, because the fabric was supposed to come out in February. And they're just they got the fat quarters, and like Fat Quarter Shop just got their, what are those? Jolly something.
Jolly cakes?
They're 10 by 5.
5, yeah.
They're Jolly bars?
They're like half of a layer cake.
Yeah, they're 10 by 5, I think. And I ordered half yard cuts, so they haven't come yet. And then this I also got. I've been wanting this pattern for quite a while. It's a Quaker study. It's by Carriage House Samplings. I thought that was, somebody showed that. Carol showed that, or somebody did. And I just went, you know how you're watching and you go,
yeah, get your phone and you start.
You got your phone there. It's like, okay, I got to order that. So I did. I think that's it. Okay, that's it for me. I don't have anything else around. I actually think I've shown everything on the table.
Yeah. Well, we extended the table this time, so.
Yeah, we have little edges on the side. So that's all for haul. So now, June 10th is somebody's birthday. And we always we go on a birthday trip. So have you
we got to plan that, because the next weekend we're going down to Walnut, Iowa for antiques. So
the whole town is antiques.
It's
a great weekend because it's back to the 50s. My husband has a collector car, so he goes back to the 50s.
Down in St. Paul, Minneapolis area.
Yeah, it's in the fairgrounds.
And we leave the state.
Yeah, we go to Walnut, Iowa. We did that last year. Tom and I did it a few years ago. He and I antique a lot. Well, not a lot, but we go antiquing. And he doesn't do that one because of the car show. And there was one year where they didn't end up on the same weekend. So then we did go, and it was really nice. So I told her about it. So then last year, her and I went, and we're going to go again this year. And, of course, Julie can't go, so we'll miss her.
We'll take pictures, Julie.
Yeah. She'll have to, because she was specifically looking for something, and something big. Yeah,
a cupboard or something for her sewing room.
Yeah, so that's too bad, because that'd be a really good place to find it. But,
and that'd be a little too much money for us to spend.
Yeah, we could watch her spend it, though, and have... What do you call that when somebody else spends money? Vicariously live through her spending that kind of money. I don't have anywhere to put any more big stuff. I've been in my house 18 years. So.
Yeah. Oh, it's always fun to look for different ways to finish cross stitch or display it.
Or, to make bags. I like to look for the old embroidery stuff. And next time I think I'm going to show you an embroidery thing I bought. I don't quite know what to do with it, so maybe I could get some ideas. It's kind of big, so it's too big for a bag.
Oh.
So I don't know. Jeannie thought maybe to make it into a mat or something that I could, when I go cross-stitching. Because it's like a baby quilt, but it's beautiful. And I keep looking at it going, what can I do with this? But it's big. I'll show it next time. I was going to show it this time, and I forgot to pull it out. Okay, so we'll probably have some haul from antiquing and Jeannie's birthday.
Yeah, unless we do a Flosstube before then.
Right. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. It might be.
Or maybe we'll do one on the road.
You never know. Okay, guys, well, I guess that's it. We'll see you next time.
Thank you, and remember to like and subscribe.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.